everybody. Hey, I wanted to just come on tonight and talk a little bit about one of our consumable products, which is our degreaser. Okay, it's a heavy-duty degreaser, and it has been one of my favorite products because it really cuts grease very quickly, very easily. You don't have to do a lot of scrubbing, and it has so many different uses. Now, the best part, in my opinion, is that this is an 8-ounce bottle. Regular price in the catalog is going to be $29.99, I believe, which sounds really steep. Trust me, I agree. But this 8-ounce bottle actually makes 5 full 16-ounce diluted bottles. So you're going to get 5 full 16-ounce bottles of this product to use. So it's concentrated, highly concentrated. So you just need a little to dilute it and make it stretch really far. It is great to use to cut through grease on pots and pans, grills, burner grates, drip pans, oil stains on garage floors, fingerprints, scuff marks, and more. You can also use it on clothes if you have like a really bad grease spot on a shirt or pants. It is plant-based solvent and biodegradable formula, no bleach, ammonia, synthetic fragrance, all the bad stuff. So it's a really good choice for you to add to your cleaning regimen. Let's see, it's not tested on animals. It's no animal-derived products. So, like I've talked about, it works great on grease, but let me share another use that's kind of an out-of-the-box use for this, and that is it can help take off dried paint off of carpet. Several months ago, one of the girls, probably Hannah, had been doing some painting and set whatever container she was using for each of the paint colors on the steps of our deck. Well, it left rings of that paint color on our deck, and it dried. So I'd heard someone say that this works really well on on dried paint. So I tried it, and it took it right off. I thought we were gonna have to repaint or live with it, which I didn't want to do. And then this is just a really random kind of mess that isn't gonna happen typically. But my husband was power washing the deck, and one of the chemicals he was using to, I don't know what it did, but something for the deck wood actually splashed up onto our siding outside, on our back porch, and left this really weird white residue. Wouldn't come off when you tried to power wash it off, tried different things, just scrubbing it, wouldn't come off. And I thought, this is worth a try. So I went out, diluted in a spray bottle, and I used our Spirit Net, and it took it off. There's a few spots here and there, but it's so much less noticeable. We can definitely live with that. So just kind of a random out-of-the-box use, but that just shows how powerful that this product is. So sorry I'm like all up in the camera right now. I'm trying to work between my air fryer, and then I'm going to show you some things over at my sink. So I'm going to get started. I was trying to think what is like the best thing that I can show you how well this works on grease, on cutting through grease, cleaning up a greasy mess. And I decided probably making bacon in my air fryer was going to be one of the worst types of messes I could make. And of course, my family never turns down bacon, no matter what time of day. So they were happy to go along with that idea. And how many of you have an air fryer and love it? I absolutely love my air fryer. I use it not daily, but like probably 4 or 5 times a week at least. And so it gets a lot of use. Now, most things I cook in there are not super greasy, but when I cook bacon in there, it definitely gets greasy. And if you haven't tried to make bacon in your air fryer, you're missing out. It's the perfect crispy bacon. So there are recipes on Pinterest. You can look, just search air fryer bacon, and it'll tell you step by step what to do. So I'm going to open this up. I just finished this a while ago, making the bacon. So I'm just going to open it up, and hopefully you can at least see. You probably can't. Here, let me see if I can get this a little closer, especially like on this front window. There's lots and lots of grease. I did take out the bottom pan, like the drip catching pan, and I drained the grease into, my grease jar that everybody has and keeps in the refrigerator. And then I'm going to show you in a minute how I'm going to get that clean in the sink. But even just like on the sides, there's just kind of a greasy residue. Grease builds up for sure in all cooking appliances, but this is an extra greasy mess because of the bacon. So right in here, there's a lot of grease. So I'm gonna get to work, and let me see, okay. Get you back in here so I can be hands-free. Okay, there we go. I am gonna unplug this while I do that. Okay, so here is my Forever bottle. It looks empty, but there's still some in there. This is a 16-ounce bottle from Norwex. It's glass. It's kind of a frosted glass. It has this silicone holder on the bottom, so it's not going to slip or slide, and it comes in gray. Hold on, let me grab my other color here. This really pretty like sea foam, and then a white base, silicone base, so you have your choice. But I love these bottles. You'll notice right here, do you see this little, if you open it, so if it's closed with this little screen in front of it, it's going to make whatever product you're using come out as a foam. If you open it, it's going to be a regular spray. So I love having that option, and I'll probably use the foaming option on this to really get it like concentrated on the greasy areas. Especially right here, I might use the spray on the sides. So I'm almost out of this bottle. I was waiting to run out before I refill it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start on the front window here, because I think that's the greasiest part of this thing right now. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna flip that open. I'm gonna spray on the sides. Okay, so we'll let that sit while I talk for just a second. So what I'm gonna use to do the scrubbing and wiping down is our Enviroscrub. This is probably my favorite scrubbing product from Norwex. It has two sides. As you can see, this side has a texture. It is a scrubby texture. It's great at getting like lightly baked on things off of your stovetop, things like that. I also keep one in my bathroom, and this is what I clean my shower with because it's just scrubby enough to get that soap scum. Now on the other side, it is a much smoother feel, and this is actually an Envirocloth on this side. So you have just the Envirocloth, which is great for wiping up spills. It has all of the microfiber power as far as picking up. It's woven tightly enough that it's going to pick up 99% of bacteria off of your countertops or other smooth surfaces. And then you have this side, which is great for scrubby. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start wiping down. Yep, it cuts right through that grease, takes it right up. Up here a little bit too. It's just so clean and easy to use. In that little area. So sometimes, depending on what I am cooking in my air fryer, sometimes I'll do more of a deep clean. sometimes it's not, you know, that messy, so I just do a quick wipe down. But this is really good to do if you know your air fryer needs a really deep clean. Okay. All around all the cracks. Okay, now I'm just gonna wipe this area. And you can see some of that grease coming up right there. So then I'm just gonna wipe in here, all along these little grooves on the side. I know everybody's air fryer is a little different. Mine has trays that sit in these grooves. I know some people, the one I had previously was like a basket. But this is going to work equally well no matter what type you have. And let me get back here, more grooves. But this is like the perfect scrubber to use because you can kind of make it form around your hand, use it to get your fingers in, all the hard to get areas. Okay, let me come over on this side. Get that really good. Okay, now I'm gonna come right over here. I'm gonna do the same thing with a good wipe. Sorry about the awkward angle. Don't you love when you get to like a really, really dirty spot and you need to get it clean? Okay. Okay, almost done with that. Okay, so you can see it has definitely picked up lots of grease. Now I am gonna do a quick wipe of, you can't see it, but like up under here, it's kind of like where the fan is. So I'm just gently gonna go around that because grease will definitely pop up, get up in that area, and that looks really good. So after a greasy mess like bacon, this was just like the easiest, quickest way to get my air fryer clean again. Get rid of that grease, and here it is on the cloth. Okay, so now I'm actually going to flip you around and we're gonna look at my sink because I'm going to, see if I can do this quickly and easily. There we go. Okay. Kind of a weird angle. Right over here, you'll see is my sink organizer. I love this thing. It's just pretty. Here, let me take you out of here real quick so you can see. Okay, let me flip. That's easier. Okay, so here it is. It's porcelain. It has this metal bar back here, which is great for hanging a cloth you've just used, like a counter cloth or a kitchen cloth or the Enviroscrub. Lots of options. I have the Norwex dishwashing liquid, which is what I use for my dishes. This is the Spearnet on the, it's called the Mighty Mesh pot scrubber. It's actually not available right now with the handle. You can still get the Spearnets. They're like a 2-pack of $5.99. And then this is our foaming soap pump. Very similar to the spray bottle, the Forever spray bottle. This is the Forever foaming soap pump. So it does come out foaming. And then this is, I have a refill. You can buy it as a refill, which is a great deal. Now right here, this little mason jar I have right here has our Ultra Power Plus detergent in it with a little scoop. And I leave this here because sometimes I have a cloth that just needs a really good scrub, a little extra cleaning power other than just rinsing off under the water. So that just sits there and I use it when I need it. And I also have my countercloth box set here. I love this thing. It is such a great replacement for paper towels. Easy to grab. They also make great napkins. And then This one's dry, but after you use it, rinse it out under the sink, set it right there, and it is going to dry on top of the little house. So what is great about our microfiber is that, like I've said, in some of the videos I've posted or other posts have explained that the microfiber is woven so tightly, it does pick up 99% of that bacteria. Let me flip this again. Dirt, bacteria, all of that stuff that we want off of our counters. And then after it has it caught in the fibers, all you're gonna do to rinse it out is get it wet and give it a really good scrub. They call this par washing, and you just give it a really good scrub and then wring it out well. And then you hang it to dry wherever you're going to hang it. So our all of our microfiber has a technology called backlock, and what the backlock does is that it self-purifies the cloth as it dries. So as the cloth is drying, what is happening is all of the bacteria is purified. You're never going to get a stinky cloth. You can go a week to 10 days without washing our microfiber. You just rinse it out after you use it, hang it to dry, and it's good to go the next day. I especially love that for our kitchen towels. This is our textured kitchen towel. See that kind of diamond weave on that side? They are super absorbent. Look how big this is. It's such a big towel. You can dry all your dishes with this baby. And then at the end of the night, I hang it on my little cabinet hook and let it dry, and it's ready to go. So I am not washing kitchen towels daily and, always having to make sure it's thrown in the wash for the next day. This is gonna last me, I usually use the same one, for 3 or 4 days in a row, and then throw it in the wash. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you what is next, because my air fryer is not completely clean yet, because I have the trays that are full of the greasy bacon grease. And look at this drip tray. Terrible. I'm gonna turn on a light. That will help too. Okay, so all kinds of grease. So what I'm gonna do is fill my sink with water. I'm gonna use just a little of the dishwashing liquid, and then grab my degreaser over here, and I'm going to use just a little bitty bit. I'm just going to put it directly in the water, because I definitely need a little extra cleaning power on this bacon grease. Okay, I'm going to let that fill for a little bit. Pop these in here, let them start soaking a bit. And I did already, like I said, let that drain into my grease jar, and that was just the leftover in there. Okay, so this degreaser is going to work so great on, greasy pots and pans, like I already said, your stovetop, if you are cooking bacon on your stovetop and make a really greasy splattered mess, your degreaser is what you're going to go to clean that up quickly and easily without any residue. Okay, so that is soaking just a bit. And what I'm going to use to wash, what I wash all of my dishes with, something fell in there, is the netted dishcloth. It is really big, and it looks like it would do nothing because it's like a net, but it is the best option for washing dishes, not just with Norwex, like with anything. This thing is amazing. I love it. I showed you the other night, I had made some pizza dough and the dough was stuck on my counter. This is going to take up stuck on dough so quickly and easily. All the dough ends up in here. You rinse it out, hang it to dry, and it's ready to go the next day. Another really great way, you can throw this in the wash, of course, but another really great way to clean this is to lay it over the top rack of your dishwasher and run it in a cycle. Gets it all clean. I can't show you how that works because my dishwasher is actually running right now. So, but this is definitely a huge favorite, not just of me, but of a lot of people for washing their dishes. Okay, let me get this wet. And I have one trying to crawl and let the dog out to stay out of the It's so funny, my kids will try their best to stay out of the picture, and they always get caught somehow. I'm just gonna add a drop directly onto the knitted dishcloth. Okay, get that nice and soaking. Okay, so this has been soaking in the degreaser and the dishwashing liquid. I'm gonna give this, you can still see greasy residue on there. I'm just gonna give it a spray with the degreaser and get that ready. And it is coming right off. I love that. Let me rinse it. You can see. Easy. All the grease is gone. Give that just a quick wash or a quick dry. Set it over here. And then I still have these two super greasy trays. And I love this netted dishcloth on my trays because it just gets right in between all the little holes on the tray. Oh, it's so easy to clean. Then this one. Okay, there we go. And here, I'm going to try to show you, hopefully you can see. Ooh, got water flying everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna flip you. And, okay, can you see in that water, the grease just like floating on top of the water? So it took it right off of the actual dishes, and definitely it is still trapped in that water. So definitely did its job, which is great. That water is really, really nasty. Flip you again. Okay, so let's see here. So that is basically it. That's how I clean my air fryer or any really greasy, yucky messes. And I'm probably, after this drains, there it goes, I'm just going to use this again, this degreaser in the spray bottle. Give it a good spray around my sink. Grab my Enviroscrub again. Just wash it down. That's going to get all the grease out of my sink. So, like I said, the degreaser and the Enviroscrub, definitely some of my favorite kitchen products. And here, I'm just going to show you. This is the Enviroscrub we use to clean the air fryer. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the degreaser, give it a little spray on some of these greasy spots, run my water hot, and then I'm going to rub it against itself really good, both sides. And after I do that and rinse it well, it is ready to be hung up to dry and then ready to go tomorrow when I need it again. Okay, so as you can see, that took out all of that grease. It's like a brand new cloth. It'll dry tonight. The backlock will take care of, any bacteria left in the cloth. It will self-purify, so it's not going to get stinky. And I was showing you the sink organizer. So on this little metal bar right back there. Oh, let me flip this again. I'm gonna hang my Enviroscrub there. It will dry overnight and be ready to go tomorrow. It's just a really convenient place to hang cloths as they dry. Okay, so last thing I want to talk about is the flash sale that's going on right now. They just released it yesterday. It is good through Monday, I believe. And there are actually 2 different flash sales going on at the same time. So one, let me put you back in here. Just makes it easier. I'll turn this a little bit. There we go. First flash sale is the Degreaser and a 3-pack of the Enviroscrubs. And so, like I said at the beginning, this degreaser is highly concentrated. It is 8 ounces of degreaser, concentrated degreaser. It's going to make 5 full 16-ounce spray bottles for you to use, and it lasts forever. So you get this, which is normally in the catalog. The price is $29.99 for the degreaser. You get a 3-pack of Enviroscrubs, Envirocloth on one side, scrubby side on the other for the extra hard messes. Those are a 3-pack for $25.99 in the catalog. The flash sale is you get the degreaser and the 3-pack of Enviroscrubs in a really pretty blue color for $39.99. So it's a great deal. You really want this in your house. It tackles all kinds of messes and it's going to last you forever. And these are great in the kitchen and the bathroom. So that's the first flash sale. Second flash sale is the Forever Foaming Pump bottle. And it is a great, here I'll just show you so you can see how well it pumps and foams. I have the peppermint scent, which is available in the catalog, but the flash sale is actually for the, here it is, the soap, the big soap refill, and it is 32 fluid ounces. And so you're gonna get both of those. Wash it off my hand. Let me see here. I'm trying to do something that's not working. Okay, so you're gonna get the foaming pump hand wash or soap bottle and the refill for $38.99. Another really great deal. I love this thing because it works really well. It's a stainless steel top, frosted glass. That's glass with the silicone bottom. And it is a great piece to have. I have it in the kitchen and I have it in my bathroom and I love it. So both great flash sales. I will put those, I'll post those again in the party so you can see that flash sale in case you missed it before. But thank you for watching me clean my air fryer after I cooked bacon. It was a messy job, but the degreaser, the Enviroscrub definitely made it easier. There are a few more products scattered throughout this live, so if you didn't get to see it, go back and watch so you can catch those too. And let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thanks, bye-bye.